because I had some spare time. I didn't think I was going to be able to go live today. So I just want to say a quick hello and because I had some spare time. Hold on. I didn't think, sorry guys. I forgot I still had my iPad on. Um Welcome in to today's message. I don't want to keep you guys here too long, but I also wanted to just like hang out with you guys for a little bit and go over what I'm channeling for you because somebody is here on the fence thinking, should I do this or should I not do this? Should I take time off? Should I not take time off? And just follow your heart right now. Whoever I'm speaking to, just follow what your heart is telling you, um, because you might be given certain windows of opportunity. Hi guys, welcome in. And I know a lot of you guys are night owls like me. So I was like, you know what? Um, I've had family in and out all week. And I thought, okay, I can finally like relax. But then again, everyone's falling asleep. So I'm like, oh, I can go live really quick and like hang out with you guys. And I've just had a lot of stuff going on family wise. And yeah. So perfect example. Should I drop a message or not? Because now people are sleeping. So it worked out. Do you know what I mean? So it will work out for you guys when it needs to. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, some of you guys haven't been sleeping well. You've been staying up late. And I feel like it's weird. I don't feel like it's anxiety that's keeping you up. I feel like it's excitement that's keeping you up. You're like a tired child, like, I'm not taking a nap. Like, but then you're falling asleep in your car seat. You know what I mean? I'm not going down. I'm not going to sleep. I'm never going to bed. Like, because you're excited. It's not because it's not the usual type of, it's low-key excitement. Do you know what I mean? And it's because you're venturing into new spaces, like places you've never really gone before. And you're wondering, like, what new heights can that really take me to, or this really take me to? And, but you might not be thinking in that capacity because you are actually tired from staying up, from working a lot this week, or just having your hands full, your plate full. And you're starting to see, like, okay, this is actually a good thing. um it's if you guys have ADHD, you're realizing like, oh, it's a good thing I have ADHD, because if I wasn't up and you were looking for answers to things and then it led you down certain paths. Really pay attention to that right now. The guidance that you're seeking, where will it lead you? And it's leading you to the fact that you deserve sugar. You deserve all of the good things, and to do these things for you, no matter the cost, no matter the time, no matter how much whatever it is, you are being divinely protected to kind of do as you please. Okay? You can do whatever you want. You got that FU type of protection, and prosperity is on the way. Okay? You guys have been trying to do certain things for your health. And so maybe that's why you're being really hard on yourself. Like, well, I'm supposed to be doing better things for my health. So why am I staying up? Why am I not getting enough sleep? And I really feel like it's low key, pure excitement, because you're wondering, like, what type of pandemonium. I don't think I've ever used that word on my channel, ever. I love that word. I haven't thought of it in a long time. You're wondering, what type of pandemonium is these new things going to bring me? Like, let's say you were getting a new car and you're like, oh my gosh, I could drive this car here and then there, and then I could do this, and then I could do this with that. Like, you're thinking of all the things. And anything that you are searching for that is for your highest good is going to get you revved up and excited, because it is going to bring you long lasting prosperity. Get prepared for a quantum leap. In literally 4 to 8 days, you are going through a quantum leap. And for some of you that can feel this shift, you're like, I know what this thing over here is. It's going to change. Hi, Chandler. Oh my gosh, Chandler's in here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've got a friend, guys. That's a content creator. I'm so excited. Welcome, Chandler, to my live stream. I'm blushing. And thank you guys that are in here that are members. I appreciate you guys. Just welcome everybody. We have got a late night sesh. I never go live this late, but again, it's been a long week. And I just want to, I feel this like, this energy. It's like figuring out that a cure to something. And it might not be an actual cure, but scientifically, you're like kind of a genius. So it is a cure in your life. So you're figuring out cures. And even though you don't know all the methods to the madness, you know that it's going to be for your highest good. You know it's going to be good for you. Okay. So if you've been drinking tea or taking certain supplements, or if you've been working out, or there is something new that you are discovering, I don't know what it is. You guys can tell me what it is. I have an idea. I feel like it has to do with your health, and then everything else will kind of follow. Maybe you were looking something up, a health issue that you've been having, whether it's like inflammation or gut health or migraines that you've been getting, or not sleeping well, and you're not wanting to go to the pharmaceutical route. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to detox because you live in the States and you know that everything, riddle me what, is poisoned with plastics, poisoned with dyes, synthetic things, and artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, and it's just sick. Okay, because a lot of these things that are in the States are banned in other countries. And like McDonald's French fries, like I grew up eating those. I'll never freaking eat them again. I will never eat them again, and that breaks my freaking heart because they put chemicals in the potatoes to make them. Anyways, let's not go down this rabbit hole, but you guys know what I'm saying. Your eyes are wide open. Your third eye, somebody's third eye is like, maybe you were thinking that you slept funny. Okay, sorry, you guys, I'm channeling a lot right now. Maybe you thought you slept funny and you had like a twitch, or your eye was like palpitating, or thought you had a migraine coming on. But no, bestie. It's a third eye activation, because there's so many things going. You're like, and so there's that excitement. There's this excitement of, oh my gosh, like my eyes are open. So now I've got to be very mindful. And you're trying not to be obsessive or paranoid. You're trying to be mindful again and grounded in reality. But you are excited about this. You're excited about this activation. You're excited about where it will lead you. And then all of the stuff in between is pure magic right now. Okay. There's so many things that you are doing, you guys. Like I can't even like get out the sentences, but what I'm getting for you guys is my divine feminines, for instance. Okay. You guys might be aware, might not be aware, all the feminine hygiene items are spiked. Okay, pretty much everything in the US is spiked with something. Damn near everything. The water you think is safe is not even freaking safe. It's just disheartening. Absolutely disheartening, because everything is up 30%, no, 70% with chronic illness specifically. Okay, chronic illness is up. 70% of my divine masculines couldn't join the military if they freaking wanted to, because they have health ailments that they don't even really know about. So there's a lot of things, but specifically for my divine feminines, you guys could be figuring out that feminine items are toxic, and not just regular smegular toxic. There are chemicals, and that's very violating. It's very violating. It's very intrusive. So you guys might be switching to silicone or cups, or buying them from another country, because that is an area of the body that absorbs things fast. And they have been poisoning women forever. Okay, P&G, Procter and Gamble, Johnson and Johnson, even the companies that you think are organic. Okay, we all know the brand from like Fry's, Albertsons, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Safeway, Kroger. I could go on and on. The brands that say we are organic, nah, they're in lawsuits too. Riddle me what, they are in lawsuits too, because I thought like everyone else, oh, let's go buy these organic ones. It's gonna be great. No, we think we're buying we think we're buying organic fruit, and then it's sprayed with things. And so you guys, your third eye is like, oh my gosh, all of these things. You're in a completely different matrix. You are in a matrix of, I see these things. How can I fix myself? How can I help my family? How can I help my loved ones? And how can I help the world? This is something that you never realized you were about to be very passionate about. So you guys are going to figure out which spectrum you're on, whether it's your child being on the spectrum, because that is up. Those levels are up because of what's being put in food and sprayed on fruits and vegetables and put in all these genetically modified that are not supposed to be genetically modified, and they are. It's bad, you guys. It's a lot of information. So you guys might be figuring out all of these new things, but it's scary. You're like, oh, now I've got to find this new food and this new water. So let me give you guys an example. If you have water, Fiji, Dasani, well, don't drink Dasani, but that's a whole nother story. If you guys have water, for instance, and you put the drops in it and the pH level is high, it's purple, slightly alkaline, which is somewhat needed because we need the antioxidants. I know this guy that tests water. I'm a water connoisseur, always have been, but especially in my sobriety. So one thing that he does is he will test to see if when he puts this like thermometer in the water, if it goes positive or negative. It needs to go negative for there to be antioxidants in the water. Most of our water, bottled water, wherever you're getting the water, unless it's literally reverse osmosis water, which I believe most Starbucks have, but then they have like cups that aren't good for you, which is anything in a hot coffee cup. That's a whole other story. Sorry guys, there's a lot of information. Anyways, he puts this thermometer in the water and it needs to go negative for it to have antioxidants. You feel me? And it usually goes positive. It rarely ever goes negative. And the one time it went negative, it was like a $2,000 bottle of water. And I was like, riddle me what, who's buying that? Who is buying that? Second test is the drops, okay? Then he does the drops. But even though all of these waters will go alkaline, if you blow in the water with a straw, which is what happens when it goes into our body, and it's trying to balance all of the food that we're eating and the things that we're ingesting, it will change to the real color it's supposed to be. So a lot of these purple, when they turn purple and they're alkaline or even neutral, they will shift to yellow, orange. And that's what it does when it's in our body. You only have to blow on the water with a straw for 10 seconds after putting those pH drops in the water. I forget what the third test is. The third test is the tea bag test. You get the water and get a tea bag while the water is room temperature and see, will it make highly concentrated tea or not? And that will show you like, will we be able to like really absorb that water and be actually hydrated? You guys could be the water connoisseur. You could be the person for feminine hygiene. You could be the person for herbs and gut health. And you're choosing something, though, very important that I don't think you understand as a part of your quantum leap. Because it might be small to you in the scheme of things, but you are getting a lot of guidance. And it's about to be your next passion project. And trust and believe, while you're a busy little bee over here, you got that FU type of protection. Don't doubt that for a second. Okay, you got that FU type of protection and it's endless. Your potential is endless. You guys are going to be changing the world, not only with your messages, changing the world, not only with your light and being this light worker and this empath. however you guys have monetized your purpose or tapped into your purpose, but there is another level being added that you never really could have imagined a couple years ago or even a year ago. Okay. And God is saying, invest in this. Invest in this. It might be some expensive reverse osmosis machine. God is like, invest in this. I'm going to show you, you got that FU type of protection. Okay. The Most High is telling you, release your guilt. You might be stewing on your phone. Like, this is really expensive, but I know I could put it on my credit card, but I'm trying to get out of freaking debt, right? But you have a strong feeling that whatever this one thing is, it is going to help you a lot. Okay. Some things that you guys could be doing, my divine feminines, is you're going to be buying certain things out of the country. If you live in the States, you could be buying things from Canada, British Columbia. You could be buying things from Japan because you are looking for either feminine hygiene items to be shipped here, or you are switching to a cup. Some of you guys are going to be going off of birth control. I mean, there's just so many things, you guys. There's just so many things. But your eyes twitching or having these palpitations, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine, does not matter. You're going through so many activations: a heart activation, a soul activation, a third eye activation, throat chakra activation. And I feel like that's why you have all of this excitement. It's not, but it's very calming. It's very soothing. It's not jittery. It's just, you're geeked up in the most calm way. I don't know how to explain it. Hi, Virginia. And hi, Randon. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Kyrie. And God is saying invest in this because you are going to take off. So if it's health, if it's wellness, if it's training, fitness, if it's teaching, if it's spiritual guidance, if it's being a star messenger, a tarot reader, whatever it is, you are adding a new level to this gift, this craft that you already have. So let's say you weren't doing social media. Now you're becoming a tarot reader. Now you're going to be doing social media. Let's say you're already a tarot reader. You're already doing social media. Now you're going to be adding another thing, another layer, something that you didn't even see coming really. But because you were trying to heal and fix certain things that have been bothering you, you're really listening to your body. You're really in tune with what's going on. You know that life expectancy is not where it should be at, and you're like, I want to live. Life is short enough. I really want to live. And so you are going to be mapping out, how am I going to do that? What am I going to buy? What am I going to invest in? God saying you are supported. Do this for you. I know that there's a lot of information you are being overwhelmed with, but do not lose hope. Invest in yourself. Okay? Things are going to take off much sooner than expected, because the water, the items, the hygiene items, the food, the meal prep, the supplements, the vitamins, the herbs, whatever it is that you're about to do, you're about to be on a whole nother level. God is putting you on a completely different playing field. And that's why I'm telling you, you're over here minding your business, head in the books, not the clouds, the books. And you will have that FU type of protection because you are being put on a completely different playing field. The game, the rules of the game are being changed for you. A lot of people are going to be tempted to mess with you, but they're not going to have access like that. You are going through a couple days of discovery, and then you're going to start testing your theories. You're going to start testing your hypothesis. You're going to start testing what you want to invest in. And God is saying you deserve sugar and not salt. You guys have been dealing with a lot of craziness, drama, things that are very unconventional. You are becoming more playful, a little bit mischievous, and you're simply irresistible right now. Anyone trying to come in, trying to cause confusion while you're trying to flourish, do not get detoured. Do not get derailed. Do not get distracted because you are on the right path. Some people might try to throw really crazy words at you specifically that could be triggering. Because you guys aren't getting a lot of sleep right now, though you're about to be getting on this new playing field, on this new timeline, you're going to be getting more rest. That is being activated for you in a completely different way. I'm talking about regenerating parts of your brain. I'm talking about sipping on the fountain of youth. No Botox, sipping on the fountain of youth. God is giving you the keys to the cheat codes that you ain't never seen before. You are getting keys to the palace that you ain't never seen before. This is like that movie Limitless, okay? You guys are about to have some type of cheat code that is literally like the movie Limitless, except there's not going to be a crash. There's no crash. World's not going to fall apart when you don't have it because it's going to be natural. It is not going to be something concocted. You will have the extract. You will have the potency. This is a game changer. Okay, affirm it below. I am changing the game daily. I am changing the game daily. Don't get knocked off your hustle. Don't get knocked off your grind. Don't let anyone torment your spirit or think that they can. It's going to be really important that you guys are private right now. People are trying to manipulate you. They're trying to deceive you, and you're very protective of yourself right now. So just keep that in mind. You guys are still healing from heartache. You're still forgiving yourself. You're still forgiving others. You're releasing a lot of guilt. You're ready to heal after this loss, after this setback of friends and family members that have let you down, that you are about to surprise everyone. So keep moving forward. You are on the right path. So keep moving forward. You guys, I'm hearing street bikes. Okay, street bike, come through. Confirmation, okay? These troubled relationships that you guys were dealing with brought you this activation. You have more time to focus on this timeline jump. And I'm telling you guys, I got 4 to 8 days. 4 to 8 days. You are going to be at the beginning of that playing field, the beginning of that timeline jump. And I'm so excited for you. You guys are seeing, as the phoenix rising, people that are dealing with early Alzheimer's, diabetes. You're seeing people around you deal with different health ailments. And you are going to be a natural or healing solution, whether you do Reiki, tarot, whether you channel messages, whether you are prophetic, or you are actually a nutritionist or trainer. I mean, whatever it is that you guys do, you're going to be helping people live longer. So what I love about this message that I'm channeling is you guys care about your purpose. I tell you guys all the time, the devil has messengers too. And those messengers, they care about the clout. They care about the coin. They care about the Benjamins, the likes, the views. They don't care about how important that purpose is and if they're leading people off a cliff, if they're leading people astray. You guys truly and genuinely care right now that you are taking people to the right place. You want to genuinely help people thrive and live longer. This is a part of your path and this is a part of your purpose. So let's say you see something that's going to help with this plan, put the plan in action, but you know it's expensive. God's going to bring you a discount code or a cheat code or a credit card or money's going to fall out of the sky. I'm dead ass serious. You will get money for whatever that thing is. You will be able to invest and flourish in it. You will be able to invest and flourish in it. Or, well, not or. You also are releasing guilt about, like, I need this thing. This thing is going to change my life. And if this thing changes my life, I can help others change their life. You want life expectancy to shift. You want to give people hope, real hope, not frou-frou, like foo-foo, woo-woo, like bullshit. You're not trying to give people false hope. And that's why I always tell you guys these messages are really specific. You will know out of the gate if it's yours or not. So don't try to jam it up and make it fit. It's okay if it's not your message. It could be for the next person. So there are plenty of other messages that I have that you can check out in many playlists. I don't like giving people false hope. So don't ever, when you're listening to somebody's messages, try to make them fit. It's okay if they don't resonate. Okay? These people, they couldn't stop you, so you're coming back stronger. You are seeing where there's been this intrusive energy in your health, your family, your job. Somebody has been an intruder. And because of that, you realized how strong you were, that they couldn't stop you. Like, say, living in the United States. You're like, okay, my eyes are open into what they're putting in the food, what they're spraying the farms with, what they're spraying the foods with, what they're doing to the animals. You know all of the things. But you're not going to let it stop you. Though you are a little sad. Okay, you're not going to let it stop you, even though you are a little sad. So you guys are realizing which people are not good for you right now. You're not dealing with insecure, low vibrational, manipulative little TW words. You feel me? You guys are going through a reincarnation, a transformation, and you are about to emerge. These things that you are bringing in are going to help people rebuild instead of numb. Help people rebuild instead of distract. Help people rebuild instead of escape. Okay? So you are going to help people not want to escape, not want to run, not want to just numb the pain. You guys are going to be doing a lot of research, doing a lot of reading, and doing a lot of testing. You're going to be testing out, again, your own theories. Okay, you guys are going to be testing out your own theories. God is changing your playing field because you are destined to help others that have been praying for a better day. And I love this for you guys because it's very, you're still very playful. You feel loved. You feel supported. You're just not as worried. You're just not as worried. Whatever you've been really wanting, you're like, I'm going to get that. I'm not going to stress about that. It could be a damn person. You're like, I'll get that when it's supposed to be. I'm not going to worry about it. It could be a dog. That dog's expensive, but I'm going to get that. I'm not going to worry about it. Or it could be a house. I know I'm going to get that, so I'm not even going to worry. God is getting ready to activate a part of your brain and is going to be regenerated. There are cells in your body, it's a lot of information. There's so many things that are in your body that are beefing with each other because of lack of knowledge or things being, spiked, so to speak. And you're like, I'm going to fix this. So some of you guys are either looking outside of the country that you're in, or you are traveling to another country. I am dead ass serious. Okay. You guys are either going to be researching what's going on in another country to kind of look at their studies, to kind of look at what's going on over there, their statistics, and then comparing that, especially if you are in the States. Okay, I'm getting that that is specifically for those of you that are in the States. Like, some of you guys have maybe been stressed out, like, why am I not having children? And then you start figuring out that, like, oh, these aren't really organic tampons. These aren't really organic items. The epiphanies are coming in left and right. Aha moments, realizations, they're coming in left and right. And you are not getting trapped by the jaws of this craziness. You're like, excuse me, Venus flytrap, I have people to help. But first, I have to help myself. First, I have to find like the antidote for me. And then I'm going to save the world. Okay? I'm hearing that song, I'm a Supergirl. But I want to know who's going to save me. Expect a pleasant surprise from the universe. Now, my besties that are on social media, my besties that are on a commission, you are going viral. You are going viral. Okay? You are going to be getting a lot of recognition unexpectedly. And I feel like it's going to be happening while you're resting and sorting things out for this activation. You're like, wow, if what I'm about to invest in would really help me regenerate things and slow down illness, slow down fatigue, slow down chronic illness, slow down inflammation, health, like all types of health ailments. And then you also realize you don't have to look that far. You're just naturally curious, bestie. You guys are just naturally curious. It's so funny that you just said that. Yeah, you guys are naturally curious about what, like, there's just, if this, all of this can happen for me, like, whoa. Like, whoa. This is like knowing that you can help prevent cancer in others, knowing that you can prevent others from having to get chemotherapy or radiation. That is how freaking big this is. You take your purpose seriously, and God is going to be blessing you for that. Okay, you take your purpose seriously, and you are being rewarded for that. Okay, falling in love. You guys are falling in love with your new life, or you are falling in love. You are going to have a very special bond with somebody. You guys could have been on the rebound. I'm getting for friendships. You guys could have been on the rebound for friendships, but no, you're going to be falling in love with this new friend. Feeling like you have a very special bond with them, feeling immediately understood. It's like stepbrothers. Like, do we just become best friends? Yes. Yep. You guys are opening. Oh, we got viral again. You guys. Everybody's going to know. How will they know? They will know, bestie. How will they know? Oh, they'll know. Where to go? Your views are going to be up. Your likes are going to be up. Your money's going to be up and stuck. Okay? And look at this. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you guys? You are figuring out different things that are going to activate others, help others. Like, imagine never having to get Botox, helping people stay young. Imagine never having to do certain things for chronic diseases and illness. You are the game changer in every sense of the word. And not only are you're like this mad scientist, bestie, that's like being protected. They're like, watch that mad scientist over there. He needs to be protected. She needs to be protected because they don't want you to cure. Devil energy does not want you doing this. And you don't give up. Okay? You don't give up. A bleepity bleep. So, right now, though, Specifically for those of you on social media, you are being watched. Okay? You are being watched. People see that you're excited about your goals. They don't necessarily know what your goals are, but they are definitely, yeah, right. I don't give a about you or anything that you do. That's right. There are people wanting what you have. So there's a lot of people coveting your relationship. You feel this. So you're going to be maneuvering a certain way. You know that you're immune to their attacks. You are the test. You are the bait. You are the trap. People will be subtly expressing jealousy, but you're going to stay unbothered. Okay? Sometimes your feelings might get hurt. Like, oh, why can't they just be my friend? You're not going to be given a, you know what? You know God's about to change the game. You know the playing field is about to be leveled in your favor. Affirm it below. The playing field is being leveled in my favor. Capiche? Subtly expressing jealousy at what you're trying to obtain. So you can feel them with their janky binoculars. They're like, you know, like Pretty Woman. It's my favorite thing to quote for you guys. She's like, oh, mine are broke. Mine are broken. He's like, they're upside down. And yeah, you're going to be saving the world. You're going to be saving the world in your very own way. So don't diminish that. Don't discredit that. Don't minimize that, because it's a big deal. You are finding a new passion project. And you might be thinking, no, you know, if it's expensive for me to purchase, why would other people want to purchase this if it, you know, even though it's going to help them? Because you can sell anything. And one of the reasons you're going viral is so many eyes will be on you, so you can sell anything. And I'm getting my besties, they don't just sell anything. They sell what they're passionate about. Okay, like for me, I've done sponsorships before, but I only do sponsorships where I've chosen who I'm doing the sponsorship for, something I've already tested, tried and true, that I would recommend. Okay, I'm not trying to sell something that's already expensive. I need to have a good reason why that ish is expensive. And people will see through how you are maneuvering, why it is worth it. So this is like Bradley Cooper in Limitless, and them seeing like, I don't know what that guy's on, but he's really freaking smart, knows a bunch of different languages, carries himself with a lot of confidence. Everything God is bringing you is keys to a palace you have never seen. Everything God is bringing you are there levels to this shit. And it's going to be activating every cell in your body. And you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to know it with everything in your body. Like, this is changing me. And if I, you know, kind of rode the fence of, should I get that? Should I invest in that? I don't know. As soon as you've tested your theory on whatever you're dipping into, bestie, you are going to be seeing this is going to help people. So you got big dreams. Don't make them small. You got big words. Don't make them small. Don't make them negative. Okay, you are about to take off. You are going to shock everybody, including yourself. Okay, you're about to have yourself shook, because this is exciting. This is like thinking you were healthy and then you're like, oh my gosh, everything I was eating was poisoned or spiked. What the frick? To actually knowing where everything is ethically sourced. You are about to be the ethical source of whatever it is that you do. Riddle me what? You are about to be the ethical source of whatever it is that you're pushing, whatever it is that you're peddling, okay? You know, when they're like, don't get that Palo Santo from whatever the frick. Don't just do that. You need to get it ethically sourced. You are the ethical source. You are the ethical source. Okay? You guys might have been thinking just last week, my plan B is not good enough. And now there's a change. Like, you're on a completely different wave. Last week, you could have been like feeling really aggressive. Like, I'm going to have to keep working odd jobs. I'm going to have to keep working the second job. I'm going to have to keep doing this other thing over here, and now you're seeing like, well, this might change that. This might change that. I feel like it's definitely about to change it. You are about to be falling in love with your life all over again. It's almost like this childlike wonderment, a lot of inner child healing, and feeling youth. Emanating youth. Just feeling good. Like you can climb, hike, run. Like you're going to have superhuman strength. However you are being activated, whatever gifts you are tapping into, these people cannot affect you. So let them stay over there big mad. They cannot affect you. There are so many things that you are predicting that are on point. Do not doubt your intuition. You what? You nailed it the first time. You nailed it the first time. These people want a problem. They want beef. They want to attack. And you're like, it's time for healing. I don't have time for that. Leave a message at the beep. Okay? Leave a message at the beep. See? Peacemaker. Confirmation. You are going to have a win-win approach that is going to bring you mutual gains. You guys know how to keep the peace. Okay, and people don't like that. They want to get an emotion out of you. Again, confirmation. They want to get a certain emotion out of you, and they're not going to get it. They want to get anger out of you. They want to get, Chandler said something the other day, and it like really like struck me. Your anger is like royal. I was like, wow, that's powerful. And so they want a piece of that. They want a piece of that. I'm hearing Britney Spears, you want a piece of me? Hearing extra, extra, this just in. They want a piece of you. Okay? You are not going to let what they're doing interfere with what you love and your purpose. You are not going to let it happen. Ooh, look, bestie, silence is your superpower. That's why they're staring real hard through their janky spectacles. They're like, you know, I know they're up to something. This is like, again, like Limitless. They're like, what are they on? Let's follow them. You know, when they're like following him to see like, what's he up to? What's he doing? Because he's up to something. They're going to keep following you. They're going to keep watching you. Janky binoculars, dusty energy and all. But you're moving in silence. You are moving in silence. The Most High is saying what you invest in today is going to flourish. It is a win-win. It is a win-win. You are getting a fresh start. Some of you guys are, you've done so much healing with your inner child. You're letting your inner child play, thrive. Something I recommend doing if you're working on your inner child is think about things that you couldn't really do when you were younger, or things you weren't allowed to have when you were younger, and maybe get that for yourself. Is it Legos or something that you enjoyed when you were a child? Like something of that nature where you never allowed to go to like Disneyland, or were your family not able to. Certain things that you loved doing as a child. I really recommend doing that as you're taking this much needed time off. As you're taking this much needed break. Like you want to play with My Millennials, My Little Ponies, G.I. Joes, Barbies. What do they have? What else do they have? They had Polly Pockets. We had Nano Pets. We had all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Look at this. You're about to be the spiritual gangster of everything you do. Affirm it below. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Okay, baby, I'm a gangster too. You are seeing that you're going to have a fresh start. You're going to be feeling youthful. You're going to be shining. You're going to be glowing. You're going to feel supported. Your authenticity is going to be purely intimidating. Purely intimidating because, baby, I'm a gangster too, and I got no filter. Okay, you are the cactus. It's going to get a little bit prickly, but you are not concerned. Okay, because you can survive in the desert. You are not concerned. You are going to be straightforward. What you see is what you get. I don't have time to play, sugarcoat, be the doormat, riddle me what. Just back up. See? Whoa, detox. You have enemies that are mad that you've just left them. You're not giving them a lot of time. If you have to actually work around them, okay, you're not giving people around you a lot of your time. So it fell on the ground is just leave. It's not working out and getting closer. These people have been trying to get closer and closer and closer to you. And you're like, no. Purging, detox, relieving, leaving situations behind. Tapping into your sensuality. Whatever you guys are detoxing, whatever you guys are tapping into, it's making you feel very sensual, very exotic, very pretty, very confident, very handsome. You're going to be feeling very fertile, a lot of improvement and change. The stork is bringing you blessings. The stork is bringing you blessings, fertility, change, a soulmate, love at first sight, or unexplainable love. Okay, affirm it below. I am attracting unexplainable love, undeniable love. I am attracting all the feels, all the feel goods. Wow. I'm making a literal mess. Yep. We have frequency. You are in alignment. Music. Music is going to be your jam right now. You guys might be listening to like an 80s playlist or finding new content creators on social media that are really going to inspire you because they have this certain type of swag or vibe or riz, whatever it is. You are straight telepathic right now. And music, you're going to be channeling a lot of music. You're going to be listening to a lot of music. I'm seeing someone maybe finding a new content creator and then seeing that they like all the same music as you. So then listening to them, the music that they were just listening to. That's going to be for a couple of you. We have the key. Wow, confirmation. We have the key and the clover. If you know that you are about to gain soul connections and significant relationships, if you know that God is changing the playing field for you, I want you guys to drop your keys down below. You are gaining keys to a palace you have never seen. You are gaining keys to a palace you have never seen. And it is transforming you because it's also going to make you feel calm. Like, oh, that's coming in for me. That's pretty cool. Okay, I don't really need to be stressing over here about debt and credit cards and this investment. You create your own luck. Look at all the keys. Yes. You guys create your own luck, your own serendipity, your own luck and love. You are people's luck. Now you're learning to be your own. Okay, you are other people's luck. Thank you guys. Thank you, Chandler. Thank you, Socially. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you guys for participating. You guys are the best. I did not think anybody was going to be up. I really did not. I was like, no one's going to be up right now. Like, I should just, like, not. And I was like, no, I'll just do it. And then everyone can watch it later. And I'm like, oh my gosh, people are awake. People are awake right now. This is, like, actually not very late for me. That's what's sad. This is not, it's late for me to be working, but it's not late for me to be up. Okay? So it's not. Oh, I work 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. so I live for your life. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys being here. I really thought like no one's going to be up. Nobody's going to be awake. I'll just, everyone can just watch the replay. I just really didn't want to edit. I'm going to have to do so much editing this week for other platforms, I was like, I just don't want to edit. So I'm gonna go live right now. Okay. Let's see. Tired. Don't argue with these trolls or whoever's trying to argue with you guys. Okay? I'm getting a cyber bully. A cyber bully. A cyber bully. Whoever this cyber bully is, they're like jumping up and down, like creating all types of fake accounts. Do not engage. Do not engage. Thank you, love, for your donation. Yeah. They're hoping that you're going to get tired. They're hoping that they can pull this certain type of rage out of you. Because if you're the peacemaker and you're always keeping a buck, you're always keeping it real cute, real classy, they really want to see you act completely demonic. Okay? They want to really see you act completely demonic. Some of them are keeping tabs on you because they want to casually hook up with you, or they want to hook up with you. Okay? So just be careful. Okay. Somebody is definitely dreaming about you. Now, I've been getting all week that your guys' dreams have been really vivid, but now somebody's dreaming about you. Now, if this is your twin flame or your divine counterpart, you could be envisioning what your dream person looks like, or maybe, you know, you're seeing this new character in your dreams. They could also be having the same dream. Okay. You are really meaning what you say right now, and you guys have somebody coming in that's going to want to commit. Now, not everyone's trying to attract love. Not everyone wants love. It's, you know, these divine counterparts, twin flames, whatevers, are not for everybody. That's not what everybody, you know, is really into. But whatever it is that you're looking for, you're going to get the commitment that you seek. Whether it's a friend and you've been burning through friends and feeling like everyone just lets me down. So like, why would I deal with that? And yeah. If you guys have watched The Penguin, I asked you guys in the last message, streaming services, what are you guys all watching? What are you guys getting into? And one of you guys said The Penguin, which you guys know I love anything Batman, but it reminds me of that show, like being that kid, like knowing, like not knowing, I want to do good and I want to impress. I was always getting shifted around from family to family to family. And so I wanted to feel safe. Like I wanted them to be proud of me because my real family was never proud of me. So I was always like being adopted into these families. And so I resonate with his character, the kid's character, a lot. And just great acting, great show. I've had it on my DVR for a while. I've just been really behind on shows and watching things, and yeah. It was always you. Some of you guys have already met your person, but you don't know that they're your person. They're looking at you like, oh, like I'm in love with them. I don't know. It's like you guys haven't really met. But you guys could have like mutual friends, or you guys have gone to school, or you guys are on each other's social media, or you guys have bumped into each other through like dating apps. Okay. So remember, keep moving in silence, because a lot of people are paying attention to what you're doing. They know you're scribbling something. They want to know what you're scribbling. They want to know what you're doing. And maybe they knew what your plan B was. Maybe they knew what your odd jobs were. So they're trying to peep the game, peep your plans. It's not going to work. We have the fox. They are trying to be real sneaky. They want to come in and sneak these keys right out of your pocket. It's not going to happen. Okay? It is not going to happen. You guys are going to be attracting a lot of people that you have chemistry with. Okay, so I know you guys are going through a period of like, oh, I felt bad that I had to let this person go. I felt bad that I kind of had to stand up for myself, or I had to tell them off like that. But we are transmuting pain. We are transmuting sadness. We are transmuting these attacks. And you guys are learning to speak your mind, even though it might be unpopular opinion, or even though it might hurt or sting a little bit. And you're learning to really stand on that and not, you know, go backwards. Okay. I know Chandler's here, you guys. If you guys watched yesterday's live stream, I tagged, or I put his channel in the description box. I've also shared his content on my community tab, and then in another live stream. I'm just obsessed because you guys know that a lot of us are a part of Angel Gang, okay? I've gotten a couple shout outs in Destiny's live streams when she yells like, Brittany! And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm here. I'm here. But that's like the only person that I truly have like resonated with. So not only does he resonate with her channel, and not only is he a part of Angel, but I was so grateful that he saw my comment. I'm like, I'm new here, but I love it here. And then he shouted me out. I almost dropped my freaking phone because he was like, oh, I'm going to talk about content creators at the end of this message. It was like a couple videos ago. And I was like, oh, I was all getting ready to like write down like who he was talking about. Like, oh, I want to listen to like who he listens to. And I was like, oh my gosh, one of them's me. And then Destiny, Queen Cup. And I just was like, wow, like, whoa. Because you guys know it's hard when we are leveling up like this. It's hard when we're elevating like this. We got to cut people off left and right. And sometimes we do not have a lot of time to explain the who, the what, and the why of why we got to cut off so ferociously. And it sucks because people, they either kind of take it well or they pretend that they take it well. You guys have been dealing with a lot of pretenders that are like, oh yeah, it's fine, girl. Oh yeah, it's fine. Or whatever collective, they're acting like it's fine, and you know that it's not, because you know that they're going around and behind your back talking to everybody on the block saying, why'd they do me that way? What's wrong with them? They're being weird. That's so weird. Do you know what I mean? So just remember that, yes, 89, bigger picture, you guys are unapologetic at this point. I told you guys, I don't know if it was the last live stream, 2 live streams ago, I had to let go of a lot of people this year, people that I was collaborating with, people that I was working with, not on social media, but outside of social media for my social media. And it was going left and left and left. And I had to, okay, I gotta let go of this person. I gotta let go of that person. And I needed to practice that because I kept wanting to give chances. And I'm like, I can't do that. So if it's about to be shocking, that's what it's giving. You feel me? You guys are just seeing like, I deserve to have good friends. I deserve to have supportive friends that aren't jealous or shady or weird or threatened by what you're doing. And I feel like people are always genuinely surprised at how successful you are. And you guys might not realize that you are genuinely intuitive, successful, prosperous, and confident. And it's intimidating to people. So you guys are used to making friends and then them kind of getting to peep what you do a little bit closer, especially if they're in the same work arena. It can get a little bit feisty and you guys are used to being disappointed. But remember, you guys have been elevating and you are attracting people at this current moment that make you a priority. And you know, when we get burned so many times, we're like, is that even a thing? Because sometimes we get attached depending on your, attachment style. But you guys are just starting to believe and know with your whole heart, like, I deserve sugar. I don't deserve salt. I don't deserve this circus. I don't deserve this craziness. And I know I'm going to be just fine, despite some of the traumatic things that you've gone through. So like for me, for instance, it was like trying to let go of a friend and a traumatic experience that had to do with work. So it was hard. It wasn't like, oh, you're just a shitty friend. Bye. F off. It was like, oh, you're a friend, that you're not being a good friend, but we also worked together and I hired you or I contracted you out for this and it's going all the way bad. And I'm a different type of upset. Okay. I'm a different type of upset. And it's just crazy. The way that I was talking about, wait, hold on, I can't see the message. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been praying a lot. Like, God, what do you want me to do? Because I let go of the people that you wanted me to let go, and that's not easy. You know, I had a hairstylist of 4 years that if she wasn't consistent, and it just really hurt. And I need all of these things when I'm running this many platforms. I need all of these things to run smoothly to make my life easier, so I can also do everything that I need to do. I don't need the BS. And when you really want these people to be a part of your crew, a part of your team, and you're also trying to bring them in the chariot with you, and God is saying, hey, they're not going in that chariot with you. And it sucks. It sucks sometimes. But you guys got this, okay? There's a lot of new Decepticons that you guys are attracting. Be mindful of that, okay? You guys being in this King of Cups, you are attracting a different type of awe right now. But remember that your cutoff game is ferocious and you can roar without saying a word. Okay. You can roar without saying a word. Do not apologize for being you. Do not apologize for cutting people off when you cut them off. Okay? I feel like when I'm cutting people off that have known me for a long time, they're terrified. So they're going to play it off like, well, I really don't want her to pop off on me because I really don't want to take accountability and I really don't want to be read to filth. So I'm going to play stupid right now. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Play stupid so we can just move on, because calling you all the way out is really going to drain my energy, and I'm not really into that right now. I really don't feel like doing all this transmuting for you. I just need you to get the fuck out of my face, okay? And you guys are starting to see that you have that FU type of protection. These people are impressed by your goals, impressed by your light, impressed by your direct line of communication with the Most High, your direct line of communication with God, the universe, whatever your belief system is. And they didn't like it. And one thing I realized too is I have my own belief system. And some of the people that were around me pretended to have the same belief system or just genuinely did not have the same belief system. Like my hairdresser of 4 years, she said, oh, you believe in God? I was like, yeah. Oh, you really believe there's like a man in the sky? I was like, what? So it's just knowing that not everything is a perfect fit. And some people were trying to jam it up and make it fit. It's just like if you're doing a reading, if you're doing a message and somebody's trying to like be real loud and just doing all this yapping and barking and doing the most, but they don't actually resonate with anything. They're just there to make noise. Or they want to tell you about yourself and the message is not even for them. It's like the same thing. Like you're just disappointed. You guys feel like these people are ungrateful, that, you know, they choose misery. Misery loves company, right? And what do I tell you guys about chronic complainers? Those that thrive on complaining all the time. They need an audience. Starve them out. Starve them out. Especially if you guys are on social media, you need to get used to blocking people without hesitating. Let them grow another 5 heads. Let them grow another couple of accounts. Like, who cares? You're going to build that muscle of misery loves company. I am not the one. You'll get double the smoke. And it's just, people are in awe of how safe you are because they feel like you look really young. Well, guess what, bestie? However young you look, you are about to look even younger. Okay. They're like, are they even experienced? They're this knight right here. They don't look very They don't look very old. How do they have all this wisdom? Well, maybe I can totally play them and they F around and find out. Okay? People gotta stand on the respect that you have gained by many, word for word. Okay? They need to get in line behind hater number, whoever, because you are not the one. It does not matter how young you guys are looking and people judging that like, oh, are you even old enough to be here? Yes. You don't have to explain that to them. But you guys are going to be practicing cutting off deception. And not feeling bad about it. Okay, that's something that you guys have been practicing this year. Carrying your sword of truth, knowing that they can say whatever they want. They can try to get you riled up. They can try to say that you're the bad guy. But you have the truth on your side. And we don't need their validation. You guys are being painted as the villain a lot. And you are getting ready to rewrite the story. Again, God is changing the playing field for you. Because you are attracting people that have similar beliefs as you. Okay? People that have similar beliefs as you. Okay, is there anything else? Okay. You guys are getting over heartbreak. Confirmation. I swear I never burp. Ever. And whenever I go live, I'm like, what? But I guess it's like channeling energy. But still, I'm like, why is that? I mean, it's a good confirmation, but that's kind of annoying. When you have heartbreak and living in the moment, affirm it below. I'm living in the moment. I can only be me. I can only be me. You got family. You guys are going to be spending time with family. Oh, okay. People are going to be a little bit salty because you're not just going to be sharing your time with everybody anymore. So if you guys were sharing your time with a large audience or a mass group of people or a work arena, they're going to be like, oh, they're selfish, they're stubborn, they're arrogant, their pride, their ego. Because all they're going to be seeing is this. What are they doing? Okay, what are they doing? I never know what they're doing over there. Living your best life. How about that? Living your best life. Again, you guys are going to be dealing with some weirdos. They are going through a lot. Try to just stay prayed up, rebuke, cancel, denounce in the name of whoever it is that you pray to, because people are really going to be trying to distract you, because this new thing that's coming in is going to change your mindset. It's going to regenerate cells and things in your body to prevent you from chronic illness, to prevent you from further stress. It's amazing. Okay, I pulled out my Game of Thrones House of the Dragon deck. And I'm going to see if I get anything else for you guys. Oh, thank you. Some people are going to want to reconcile with you. No. I'm getting a lot about Batman. And you guys being a chameleon. I'm getting the Dark Knight Rises, the Penguin, the Dark Knight, the Joker. You guys can morph into anything. So a lot of people are just straight seeing your backside right now. They're like, what are they? I feel like they got keys. What kind of keys do they got? What are they doing? What chariot are they riding in? Like, mind your business. Mind your freaking business. I can't. So you guys are really shape-shifting. We have Arya Stark. Wow. Speak about shape-shifting. Okay, for all of my Game of Thrones fans, you guys know in the last season when she kills the Night King, no one expects little one to do it, but she's always been a fighter. She's always been a tomboy, and she's always been underestimated. Okay, you guys are that type of gangster. They're like always underestimating you. Let them. It's gonna buy you some time. But the other people that aren't underestimating you, they're like, what are they doing? You think they got keys? How many chariots do you think they got? Like, they just have to know. They just have to know. And they're not going to find out anything. Because you got that FU type of protection. Okay. You got that FU type of protection. Okay. We have Baela Targaryen, the truthful. I feel like some people thought, oh, she's so sweet. She's an innocent. And then she opened her mouth, okay? I don't think people expect all of this smoke, all of this conviction, all of this respect. Like, you command the room. People are like, little old them said all of that? You guys are an enigma. You guys are going to have people's jaws on the floor. You guys have that FU type of protection. So there's like a fleet of angels or a fleet of dragons. Especially when you're minding your business, okay? Especially when you're minding your business. People, like, there's the things about all of these three characters, okay? Roz worked in the brothel. And, you know, she was working like low-level brothels. And then here came Littlefinger. Oh, this is how you have to do this and that and this. And she's like, okay, I'll be that. And I'll teach all the girls. So then she transformed into this, you know, dealing at the high-end lords and ladies. You feel me? And then she's teaching the girls how to be sensual, how to be in their divine feminine nature, how to be the siren. Then we have little Arya. Everyone thought like, oh, this little pipsqueak, what the frick is she gonna do? What is she about? She got rid of a lot of people. Okay? Don't let the sword fool you. Don't let the size fool you. And this is how you get people with Baela. I think I can't remember which sister this is. Hold on. I feel like both of them are feisty, but let me just make sure. Baela, the truthful. Right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. While many prefer comforting lies to uncomfortable truths, it is important. So I like this because in the show, she's like olive skin, Targaryen blonde hair. But I don't think it's that way in the book. I think they just do it that way for the show, House of the Dragon. But, okay, we have, while many prefer comforting lies to uncomfortable truths, it's important to acknowledge reality so you can make accurate decisions. Oh my gosh, you guys, is this not the biggest confirmation for the whole entire message? You guys are going to be testing your theories. You are going to be grounded in reality. Remember? You remember. I said that. Wow. While it might not be what you or others want to hear, it is always best on accurate information over inaccurate information. Wow. Make sure to speak truthfully to those who you ask tough questions. Okay? So think about this. When you were asking these people that you did care about, that maybe that you walked away from, you're asking them tough questions, and they're trying to always like peep what you're doing and ask you tough. No. I'm asking you the questions. So you just need to stand on your truth. Keep it a buck. Keep it 1,000. Word for word. Okay, word for word. Make sure that you are also open to hearing. I feel like you guys are. I feel like you guys are open to hearing the truth, especially when you ask for it. And things aren't going to be tough for you guys anymore, and it's important that you do not give up. Okay, this is Aria's card. It is important that you do not give up. This isn't the time to back down. This is not the time to shrink yourself. It's the time to fight for the ones you love and the things that you believe in. Whoa. It is time to fight for the ones you love and the things that you believe in. I love that. Okay, affirm it below. I'm fighting for the ones I love. I'm fighting for what I believe in. If you feel lost or exhausted, it might be helpful to take this time to remind yourself why you do the things you do. So if you've been burnt out, you're like, why the frick do I even do this crap anymore? Why do I do this? But I feel like a lot of you guys have figured that out because you're on the next step and you're ready for the new playing field. You're ready for the new keys, the new cheat codes. You guys can make a list of things that you love, a gratitude list, and the reasons that you originally set foot on these ideas or towards this purpose. Okay? You're in this for a reason, and you're strong enough to meet the challenges along the way. They're not built like you, bestie. Not my collective, not this angel gang. They're just not built like this. Okay, I'm hearing I hate this part right here. I'm hearing careful what you wish for because you just might get it. I feel like you guys are being careful of what you wish for because maybe you were like pushing certain manifestations and now you're seeing like, oh, I'm glad I didn't get that because I was not ready. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get all of that either because I was definitely not ready. Like, let's say you were really wanting to expand your family, but you know, you like smoking or you like vaping or you like doing whatever you do. And you're like, oh, I'm glad that didn't happen because I just want to be myself right now. Whatever it is. This is a judge-free zone. I will not allow any fuckery of any type, okay? We are not here to judge each other for how we self-soothe. We all have a different path, and you'll get there when you get there, okay? We are all grown here, okay? We are all grown. Okay, let's see what Roz's card says. I love this deck, and I always forget to pull it out. Let's see. I just wish the book was a little bit bigger because I love me some shiny pages. Love that. Okay, we have Roz. Beauty can feel like a liability until you learn how to own it. I feel like a lot of you guys feel this way. Like, why is it such a burden? I have to be beautiful. I have to be handsome. And people just be hating me for it. So why can't we just dim it down just a little bit? But God's saying, no, we're not doing that. Okay? Beauty can feel like a liability until you learn how to own it and wield it for yourself. Whether people only focus on your looks and don't listen to your words or overlook you entirely because of their own shallowness, it's time to forget them and focus on what you find beautiful about yourself. Bestie, I feel like this is something that's been really important to you, is focusing on why you feel beautiful, focusing on why you feel your family is beautiful, your love life is beautiful. I feel like this is something you've been really vigilant about this week because I feel like that's why you're in this euphoric state of being excited, can't really sleep, but still kind of calm because you're grateful. You're not up and like freaking out and pacing like, oh, it's because, you know, I can't stand them and I hate this. No, you are genuinely grateful for every morsel of energy that you're given, every drop of love, every drop, an ounce of protection that you were given by the divine or your angels or ancestors. You are genuinely grateful for that. Okay? You guys are looking at your beauty and appreciating your light, appreciating that it shines bright and not being so hard on yourself because you shine bright. Okay, let's see. You're going to find what's beautiful about yourself, then you can use that beauty to your advantage. Put on your favorite lipstick, wear your favorite color, or dress yourself up in something weird and wild. Feeling beautiful isn't bad. Letting other people define what beauty means for you is. You are not. Riddle me what? Where's my bell? you are not letting others define what beauty is for you. Let me give you an example, okay? People don't normally say things about like my physical appearance, but when they do, they're the first to get blocked because, like, ew, I cannot relate. Who does that? That's mad disrespectful. And you need to come at a level one. You don't come at me sideways about my appearance. Like, that's crazy. I don't care if my hair is cocked to the fucking side. You need to pipe down and take several seats. Okay? It is not okay to talk about other people's physical appearance unless they asked you for some constructive criticism, unless they asked you for some feedback. Is it appropriate to do that? And I had somebody, I was laughing. I had somebody in the comments say, "Oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so awesome. Stop wearing fake eyelashes. You're better than that." That's what the comment said. I was like, blocked. You got me all the way fucked up. Like, you don't know me from shit on your shoe. And what you're not gonna do is act like my mother, a whole twat that I don't even fucking talk to. That's what you're not gonna do, okay? That's what you're not gonna do. And I don't let anybody do it to anyone that's in the live chat. I don't let anyone do it to anyone that's in the comments because there's enough of that going on in the world. Okay, we'll call them the shallow Hals. There's enough of them bitter Bettys, them petty LaBelles. There's enough of them. Okay, there's enough of them. Like, that's so wicked. Like, what? Stop wearing fake eyelashes. You're better than that. I was like, hater. Oh, here's your number. Get in line behind hater number 18. Nobody cares. Like, what? What? I can't. You guys do what makes you happy. Okay, you guys do what makes you happy. Like, no one's gonna tell me not to wear makeup. No one can be you better than you. Okay? Like, I love myself without makeup. I love myself without makeup, but I love myself with makeup. I know who I am. I love myself with lashes. Like, I'm Hawaiian, African American, and Asian. So I have like really big eyelids. I like having lashes. Like, who cares? Who freaking cares? Okay? This is like, am I talking about the freckles on your face? I actually have freckles right here. But it's like, I'm not talking about your freckles or your hair. Like, ew. That is ew behavior. That is ick. So, you guys, don't let people project onto you. That is a pure projection. You're not going to correlate lashes with my self-worth. You got me all the way effed up. So, because I have lashes, I'm gutter trash. Is that what you're trying to say? Nobody cares. Okay? You guys show people that whatever they have to say, if they're not coming with respect, they are absolutely irrelevant. They're absolutely irrelevant. I will never respond to a comment that is negative, ever. I will block it, and then it gets removed. And then when the person tries to pop up from another account, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Like, no. There's a lot of people that are paying attention to you guys, and it is so important. It is so important that you do whatever you do for your beauty for you. Okay? I don't do my makeup for my man. I do it for me. You give a fuck less, okay? I don't do my lashes for I do it for me. I don't do any of the things that I do it for me because of the way that I'm healing, because of the type of childhood that I had. And these are the things that I do for self-care that make me feel good. And I don't got to explain that to nobody. Just like you guys don't have to explain that to anybody. Okay, you do not have to explain that. You've soul searched, you have pondered, you have left behind giving a you know what about people's opinions. Okay, these people are just mad that you're shining and they're not, they're not speaking on their truth or on their opinion or on their beauty or appreciating their beauty or their talents. And that's very unfortunate, but it's also not your problem. Okay, that's very unfortunate, but that's not your problem. I would never go up to somebody and say, you know, you're a really beautiful girl, but lashes make you trashy. Yeah. Like, I don't freaking care. Is that person happy? I love when the people that I love are happy. That's love. Okay. I don't care if their hair is purple, pink, whatever. I don't care about their sexual orientation. I don't care if, I just care if they're happy. Are they happy? Do they feel whole? Do they feel safe? Do they feel secure? That is what I give a bunch of F's about. Not like, that's so sad. That is so sad. So you guys know, you don't have to explain anything to anybody. Just do it for you, because you are not disappointed. You are appreciating your beauty in every capacity. Affirm it below. I am appreciating my beauty in every capacity. They couldn't reach you if they had a map. Okay, you just went through the 3 of Swords, and they think that you're gonna just let them walk through the gate with another bibbity boppity sword. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, Danielle, it's really sad. I was like, girl, what? You've been here for how long? And you wanted to say that? Stand on that. Stand on that smoke. Stand on that dumpster fire. Because you can take that on to the next content creator. You're not going to do that here. I'm not going to let you do that to me. And I'm not going to let you do that to another person in my soul tribe. Okay. We have The Voice. I never say her name right. I'm just going to call her Miss. We have The Voice. She was Daenerys, mother of dragons, like protector. One of her protectors, one of her confidants. I can never say her name right. Missandei? They're not going to tell me how to pronounce it. I would ask, but I don't want to like get up from the live stream. Okay, hold on. The last but not least, I'm going to read this last one. Being able to communicate not only with others, but on the behalf of others is a powerful skill. Wow, that's a big confirmation. Being able to communicate not only with others, but on the behalf of others is a powerful skill. Right now, you are being called on to be the voice of those who cannot speak. Stand on that, guys. You are being called to be the voice for those that cannot speak. This might mean acting as a go-between, because remember, you guys are the peacemaker here. You are the peacemaker. You always know how to bring in a win-win. You always know how to make people see other sides of what's going on. So they can like, oh, people respect that about you. So whether you're going as or acting as a go-between, interpreting for those who are no longer with us or otherwise disempowered from speaking, it's important to remember that this moment, it really isn't about you. It's about the outcome of connections that you can facilitate. While this might be tough at times, you can rest well knowing that you are playing a vital role. So it's almost like the messages that you guys channel, it's like you guys being a go-between. The things that you guys predict, the way that you guys mediate, the way that you guys bring people together or mediate things at work, like you guys always make people see the other side. That is an incredible gift. So stand on that, because you might not have like popular opinion, but people really like your point of view once they hear it. They might think outside of that, like, oh, I'm not going to like what they have to say. But once they actually listen, you know how to disarm them. You know how to make people stand down. You know how to make people stand down. That's crazy. Yeah, she was an advisor. But I can't remember how to say her name. I thought it was different, but there's so many like letters with or names with M's in Game of Thrones. It's like a lot. And this is like Game of Thrones. All the women of Westeros. Okay. Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. So we have Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Such good shows, like, such good shows. Yes, you guys are the voice, so keep shocking people. You guys know how to, like, transport people in space and time, like, by helping them see, like, an unknown, like, destination is what I'm channeling. You guys help people see past their own BS sometimes. I just got the voice, but in a different deck. Using your voice is very lucrative, okay? Using your voice could be very lucrative for you. Do not hold back. Speak your truth. Do not hold back. Speak your truth. You might be a little nervous, like, oh, I don't know if people are going to like what I got to say. Say it with your whole chest, bestie. Okay? You guys could feel like you're at a crossroads, like, I can go with this or I can go with that. Or I could say it like this or I could say it like that. You feel me? Okay, we have real estate. Told you guys you're getting the keys to something big. A totally different palace. Residual income. Or a new home. Some of you guys be going to real estate school. You guys could be a realtor, a loan officer, an appraiser, or any career in real estate. I love that. Someone will gift you, or someone is bringing you a gift or is helping you in some way. Your natural talents and abilities are being discovered. Your natural gifts and abilities are being discovered. You guys will do much better than expected. You're not realizing how perfect it's already moving. Though I feel like you guys are in a space of gratitude, some of you guys are not realizing how perfect it already is. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Ooh, we have justice and writing. Something that you guys put in writing is going to bring justice. Somebody needs to hear, make sure that you are being honest and ethical in money matters. Okay, if you guys just started running a business or social media business, remember, make sure that you're being ethical because we don't need any types of bad karma. None of that. Even if you feel like it's small, like, oh, it's just a couple dollars, or, oh, it's just a little bit of money, or, oh, they don't gotta know that I made all that. However you're trying to elevate in this world, and it's between you and the divine, but I'm getting specifically, make sure that you are being honest and ethical in money matters. Like, even if you think like nobody's watching, nobody's looking, somebody just needs to hear that. Your words are magic and you're going to use them to manifest more abundance. Okay, your words are magic. You are going to use them to manifest more magic, whether you are a content creator, writer, book writer, any type of writing career or blogger. But yeah, justice is here. So because justice is coming in, you want to make sure you're doing all the things, okay? We don't need to be doing any bad things like, yeah, I told them off and then I took their money and yeah, like, no, none of that, because justice is coming in and we're on a new wave. We're on a new playing field. We don't need to be the villain over here. We're moving. We got our bags packed. Okay. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. Let me know how it resonates below. Thank you guys for hanging out for this late night sesh, this slumber party. And I think that's it. You guys don't forget to drop your favorite affirmations and let me know in the comments below after the live stream ends what you guys are tuning into. I started watching Penguin, but I needed like a new show to watch, preferably on Hulu or Max. Okay, Hulu or Max. I didn't really get specific last time, but let me know what you guys are watching and what you guys are into. Also, no, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let me know what's going on. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Darcy. Bye, Hidden Mama. Bye, Chandler. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for your time and energy tonight. You're so welcome. I literally felt like no one's gonna be up. I want to hang out with my besties, and then like everybody, like I've had family here, and I'm like, oh, everybody's sleeping because it's been such a long week. And I'm like, well, I can hang out with my besties, but is anybody gonna be there? And you guys were here. You guys were here. Thank you, 89. Thank you, Marion. Thank you, GT. Thank you, Fuzzy, Kelly, Virginia. Who else is in here? Veronica, Danielle, Ryan. Thank you guys for your donations too. You guys are funny. You guys be putting on Cash App tithing. I'm like, this is not church, but if the shoe fits. But it's funny. I'm like, why are you guys putting tithing? I don't know why. It's funny to me because I grew up Mormon and Southern Baptist, so I'm like, ooh. But it's cute, and I just appreciate your guys' notes. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you for your super fan donations. Thank you for your beautiful comments and just for showing support and subscribing. We are 10K away from 100K. I'm so pumped, and I just feeling the love. Bye guys. Bye Randon. Bye Princess. Bye guys. Bye Lena. Bye Nova. Did I forget anybody? Bye Land. Bye Co-Create. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And you guys enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys in a couple days or maybe longer. Who knows? All right, I love you guys.